I'm Robin with Robins Wreathery. Just turn this around a little and adjust it. There we go. Welcome. Say hello when you're popping on. I think we're going to have a problem tonight. I'm not getting anything from Facebook. So, no, maybe we can get it now. I don't know. Technically challenged. Let's see. Nothing's showing up yet. Huh. Well, I'm hoping we can get something going here so I can see your comments. It's not working as far as Facebook goes, but it looks like we got YouTube working. Let me just make sure we've got everything turned down before I blast myself and you, which I do that occasionally. Okay, I turned that off, but for some reason I cannot pull it up here on. Nope, don't want to do that. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, people, but I am not able to pull it up. There we go. I am so sorry, people. Now I don't know how to turn it down. I am not able to pull it up. There we go. Okay. I may not swipe left to reveal comments. Okay. Looks like I got comments now. Okay. Alright. I should be able to see your comments on Facebook. And let's see. I can see comments on YouTube. Okay. Well, hey, Kay, how are you? Kay's watching from Texas. When you hop on, let me know where you're watching from. Hi, Nanny Dot. I'm working with my iPad tonight, and I'm trying to get through this live without something technically going totally awry. So you might have to bear with me. Alright, tonight we're going to be working with our new centerpiece rail. Now, I showed you last week, we went ahead and we did the ghost one, which I have back here. That's our ghost centerpiece that we did with the mesh. Alright, so tonight we're going to do it with pine. Okay? And I got a few things here we can work on to put in it. But first of all, I did finally post the mittens. So, I want to show you what I did with these. If I can find the white metallic. Oh, it's with the red. I have a new storage system coming for this, for the foils. So I will be able to find what I'm looking for. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. I love that color. Alright. It's got to be in here somewhere. So I just had it out. It's not that one. It's not that one. Wait a minute. Here it is. I think. See how... Yes, there it is. Alright. Or... we could try the other white. Let me see. It was supposed to be right in here. It is. Either we're going to try that white or the other one. I think we're going to go with the other one. I think that's going to be too light. That is perfect for the ice skates, but I'm thinking the white is better. Or let's go with this one. Huh. Tried to keep everything organized so I wouldn't have an issue. And I'm still having issues. Not that one. And I cut my finger over the weekend really bad and probably should have gone to the emergency room, and I didn't. So we're just going to use the silver because I can't find the white now. I think that'll show up okay. We got a lot of projects planned with the foil coming up. But for right now, we'll just, oh, and I wanted to show you, for those of you that have been buying already the Christmas tree, hey Rachel, the Christmas tree set, look what I did with these. I foiled those. Didn't those turn out nice? Can you see them? This almost looks like Christmas lights and Christmas balls on that tree, doesn't it? Hey, Peggy. Hey, Dawn. I'm working off my iPad tonight, and I may not be seeing all the comments, and I apologize, but I will go back through the end. Aren't they? They are gorgeous. I finally listed the mittens. There are 2 sizes. There's this size, and check this out. I even foiled the other side and put the snowflake on there. So I want to show you how I did that. And I will go back at the end and I will post links. But I think this was like $5.99 on Amazon. These are all snowflake stencils, okay? And all you do when you're going to foil something like this, I use the spray mount. See, it's so hard with this finger being bandaged. I use this repositional adhesive from Scotch. Spray it on the back here. It's tacky, but it allows it to hold it in place. And then you just take a brush, dip it in your foil adhesive, and you just dab it. That's how I did these snowflakes. Okay? So, and these snowflakes. Didn't they turn out cute? So, I don't think you can see it. I'm looking in the light to see if I can show you. But the adhesive is already on here, because that takes at least an hour to dry or to get really tacky. All right. So what we're going to do, now I can't find my, I have a little brush, vegetable brush. Actually, we're just going to use a toothbrush. And we're going to brush it on with the toothbrush. Now, it's tacky now. You guys all see okay? I can go ahead and zoom in for you so you can see better. There. That should help. This should be stiff enough. Alright, so then we place our foil. It looks like I still have some empty foil over here. So we're going to place that right on top of the foil adhesive, and then we're just going to brush it. Now, if there were foil on the other side, like there was on this, you don't want to brush off onto the foil because it will leave a mark. So you have to remain on your foil. Should be lifting up. Ooh, yeah. Right there. Doesn't that look pretty? Can you see it? I'm losing comments again. I apologize. And then we'll go ahead and do this one. This set, the smaller set, goes really well with our ice skating door hanger. It's the perfect size. But if you have, which I'll have a sign coming up that will match these, if you have this in a wreath, I mean, they really show up in a wreath. And this size really shows up nice with the ice skate door hanger. Or I think it even works with the sled too. These here, these are 3 inches by like 3 inches. And these are 5 by 4 across by 5 high. And this stuff here, I don't know if you've ever worked with this before. They sell this at Michael's. It's called Jumbo Chanel, Loopy Chanel, and it's wired. And I just use that to glue to the bottom of the mitten. Okay. So let's see if we're done here. Oh yeah, too cute. Isn't that cute? So we've got a little pair of mittens. And we're going to put this in our centerpiece tonight. So I will owe you that as a link. I thought it would take too long to do it on a live. I have plenty of videos out there that show you how to do the foil, and there'll be more to come. Okay, thanks, Rach. All right, so let's just move these out of the way, and we'll put that one over there. So they will come without a snowflake. All right, you can buy a snowflake, you can stencil on them. All right, I already went and put one on the side here. I mean, you've all seen what it looks like. Okay, it's hard for me with this finger to be doing this, so I tried to do what I could ahead of time and then work with, whoops, let's zoom you out. Sorry about that. I mean, you all know what it looks like. Okay, all I did was zip tie this, and this is a 24-inch swag. It says 24 door swag, bristle pine with cones, 23 tip. Item number C as in cat, V as in Victor, D as in dog, 015. They sell them at Sims. So if you had a 20-inch or an 18-inch, it should still fit. So all I did was I took it and I bent it like this, put it in place after I cut the tag off of it. Let's move these. Okay, just so it curved along the rail. And what's nice about this too, see how it covers up the holes? So these two are going to meet there. And then we have my newest set of, geez, where did I put them already? Oh, here they are. I'm telling you, it's really bad. All right, so we've got the black and white check and the red and black check. Now, I don't know if you know, but right now there's one community out there that the hottest color right now is the combination of white black. That's the way they like it. So, but I like a little red in my design, so I've opted to put some red in this one. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to push all this towards the front. All right? And again, bear with me. And I'm not seeing comments, so, oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. I'll say hi to everyone because I don't want to miss anybody, but I am going to end up missing somebody because I'm not seeing the comments every time they scroll by. So I guess that means we'll have to go back to the computer instead of the iPad. So basically you're going to put 3 on here. This has a little notch out of it because We actually thought we could put 2 on one sheet of wood at the same time, and we could not. So in order to keep this from scratching your table or wherever you're putting it, mantle, whatever, I put the zip tie at the top. All right, and then you're just going to pull it and you're going to trim it. And then put another one down. And I'm attaching it to this rail, not the outer rail, the inner rail, because you have enough pine here that it's going to disguise it. You don't realize how much you use your finger till it hurts when you hit it. I didn't realize I can't type without that finger. It's been a heck of a day. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Now the centerpiece is already listed in my Etsy shop. There is a link on YouTube. On my Facebook page, all you have to do is hit the Shop Now button and it'll take you right there. There's that one. Get rid of that. And then we got one more. I'm just glad I'm not using mesh tonight. This is bad enough. Hey, Susan. Welcome. If you guys did not see Susan's using our Santa rail on Saturday, you need to go see AC Inspired Wreaths, because it turned out beautiful. And Susan's getting one of these. So all I'm doing is zip tying it to the inner rail. And this took 2 24 inches, and I think you could get away with doing even a 20 or an 18. So I'm going to move like all this towards the front to work on it. And let's just show you a sneak preview, okay? We have the trees and the ghosts are the only ones we have right now, but there is way more coming. But look at that. Can you all see that? Doesn't that look pretty? So for each holiday or each season, there's going to be a 3-piece set in my shop that's going to go with this. Okay? Now, for this thing, for this centerpiece tonight, I made this little sign that says, "Comfy, cozy are we." All right, that's going to go on one side, and then the other side I'm going to put the bow. Now, I made these little cheater bows because I thought I would kind of flank them on either side of the sign, on this side, and scatter some throughout. Now, how I made these was I just kind of made a loop and then came back with another loop. Let me get it straight there. There we go. Just like that. And then I have, and when you're in the Dollar Tree or Dollar General, keep watching for these packs of tinsel ties, because I can't get the pine colored, and these are awesome. Yes, you do need to post more pictures. Sorry. There we go. Okay, and I am going to glue something to this when we're done, but I thought I would use one of those cable ties. I'm not sure if I have any up here. I don't see them. So we're probably just going to rest it in there for now till I get a cable tie. We also have a light set from the Dollar Tree. I love their light sets. This one, of course, you have to unscrew it. So you can pretend it's lit. I am sorry. I have the batteries. I just don't have the tiny screwdriver, I don't think. Let me just look. Nope. I've been working on this all day and thought I had everything ready. Let me try this. Nope, that's not going to work. And this probably won't work either. Nope, because it's not a Phillips. Well, let's see if we can do it with this. There's one more place I can look. Not there. We'll see if I have one in here. I probably don't, but that's where it should be. Okay, there's one more place to look. And it's probably not a Phillips. Nope. But it's a tiny enough screwdriver where we may be able to get it to work. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. You all remember that? I think it's working. If y'all wouldn't mind spreading the love, I'd really appreciate it. And I'm sorry I can't read your comments on Facebook. There we go. Come on. We want it lit up. We want to jack this thing up. There we go. Now when we designed this, we do know that it actually fits this small Dollar Tree light set, which is a plus. Now when I put the ghost one together, I went ahead and I attached it right to the base. There we go. Woohoo! We got lights. Let's see if I do it left again. Welcome, Nikki. Welcome, Sue. Welcome, Luana. Hi, Susan. I'm now seeing comments. Hi, Vicki. Yeah, and Vicki, guess what goes out tomorrow? Your ghosts and your Christmas trees. Or was it just Christmas trees? Yep. We had an issue with the humidity here. It was so bad that we had to paint some stuff over. So for this one, I'm basically just going to spread it in here, because if I was going to do it right, I would have done it when I put the zip ties in here. But check this out. I mean, this little light set is so versatile. And then you have room on the platform just to set it there. And you have access to it to turn your switch off and on. So it's not on the back where you got to take it down off the wall. Isn't that great? pine needles are going into my hand. Okay. All right, so there's what we have so far. All right. So let's go ahead and start jacking this up with mittens, and then at the end we'll put the trees in. Now this color here is just the natural, okay? This does not come painted. You can ask for it to be painted, but it does not come painted. I felt that this color was the most natural and would lend itself to any season. But if you want it white, it can be painted white. All you have to do is ask. What's mine is yours. Alright, so we're going to put our little cheater bows in here. We're going to put the sign about right there. There. Till I find my cable ties. And then we're going to put these little bows, we're going to scatter these little cheater bows. And see, I had some of this from another place. Look at the difference in width. These are really hard to disguise in a pine, where this is really thin. And like I said, I don't know if it's Dollar Tree or if it's Dollar General. But I would keep an eye out for those. I just wanted to get some of this white and black in here. Oh, good. Rachel's electricity came back on. Rachel's in Mississippi. All right, then I have some of this. I have some pine cones. I have some red bells too. Then we have some of these balls, if we want to put some of those in. I have some of those. Now what I'm going to put on this side, I'm going to put the greenery with just the little berries on it on this side. And then on the other side, I'm going to use the bigger one near the bow. Now, let's see. One of these went rolling under my table. I love using these shatterproof balls because you can actually make the hole bigger just by pushing your hot glue gun in there, because this is a plastic, so it's going to make the hole bigger to fit in the pine. And then what I do is I shoot a little glue in there, and then I just attach it on there. Let's take that off till we're done. Let's see. Oops. I'm going to put one over here. See, it just melts the hole and makes it bigger for you, which helps secure it. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. Whoops. I'm having a hard time holding it and trying to keep my finger out of the way. Long story short, I set off my grooming scissors before COVID to, right when COVID hit, to be sharpened. Well, they lost them. So, I had to order a whole new set of grooming shears. And these are not cheap. They're like $179, $194 for a trio. Well, every time I get new scissors, I always seem to cut myself. And I was grooming Miss Maya the other night because she was leaving on Sunday, and she's so fidgety on the grooming table because she's tiny, and the tiny ones, they don't like it too much. And I took off 2 layers of skin because I always keep my finger between them and the shears, so I hurt myself and don't hurt them. So yeah, I cut my own skin. So, not her. She was fine. But not me. And I probably should have went and got stitches, but every time I got it to stop bleeding, it didn't look like there was anything there for them to stitch it to. So, because I took a chunk of it out of there. So yeah. Okay. That's the one side. Now, doesn't that look pretty from that side with the lights? Alright. Now, we're going to cut up some of this, and we're going to glue it onto our mittens. And because there's wire in it, I always like to take the edge and turn it under. So number one, you don't poke yourself. And number two, no one cuts themselves on it. It's called Loopy Chenille, Jumbo Loopy Chenille. And then again, we'll just turn it down. Plus it keeps it from fraying, because like you pull one piece, they all start coming. Alright, so let's glue our chenille onto our mitten. Just makes it look festive, poofy, pretty. There we go. Alright, so let's put, I think I'm going to put some of these on the side. Yeah. One on this side, one on the other side. There we go. I just like how they add to it. Don't you? And Susan, where did you get the last things you put in the Santa thing? It had a red ball in the middle, and it had that thing that surrounded it. Those were awesome. You have to share where you got those. Now we have a couple more balls. think I'm going to put this in the middle of the bow. And now, I think we're only going to do one more of those. And then we're going to put our mittens in here. Or maybe we'll put them there. We'll put them there. Let's get this. Oh, cool. They were really neat. They really punched that up. I did find, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to make a kit with the Santa rail, because I did find the Santa belt ribbon, and what else did I find? I found a Santa ribbon also, and then I found, remember we did that rail. Great. Now my battery is going to go low. Guys, I got to get my electric cord or we're going to be done. Hold on. All right. Let's plug her in. There we go. All right, we're back in business. Shut the door. Okay. When I did the rail, y'all loved that ribbon I had that had the musical notes on it. This ribbon. Well, this ribbon right now is so expensive. It's absolutely insane. I found it with holly on it in the 2.5 inch. So I ordered it, and that will be coming in and going in the shop. Because that's one ribbon that is just insane. So I'm excited because we need that ribbon. Let's put that in there. We'll use that on the bow. And then let's take this one. That really did make it pop, Susan. Alright, and then let's put this one like right under here, like that. And then we have room to put one of these over here. Again, if I'm missing your comments, I'm really sorry. I will go back at the end. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to use these. These are from Dollar General from last year. But we may want to put some of these in there throughout to bring back that white color. So let's do our bow and then we'll decide. I don't think I want to do the bells. I think I'm loving this so far. Oh, there's my other one. I knew I had more of this. Alright, we're going to put some of this on this side too. And we have enough to put another piece down in front. Yay! Alright. And we'll put that like down in there. And see, you're not even really seeing the base at all. All right, let's go ahead and make our bow. Now, I've chosen this red and check with the snowflakes on it. I'm liking this too, although now I'm not so sure. Let me see, where's my black? I like this better, I think. We're just going to take it back to the check, not the diagonal. And then I have this, and now I'm not liking that too much. So I'm just scanning for all my ribbon. Actually, that one would probably work. Let's just start it and I'll see. Alright, where's my Bodabra? Alright, gonna do about a 12-inch tail here. This is gonna be fun. I'm going to do about a 5.5 inch or a 5. I'm going to do a 5. Don't need a real big bow for this. Sorry, I'm going to seem like I'm all thumbs here with this finger. Let's do another one. Well, look at that. That's all we're doing with that one. That's all there is. So. Do you all like the rail? Like, what are your thoughts on the rail? Ooh, I'm missing a whole bunch. I'm so sorry. Yes, you did purchase 5 sets, Vicky. Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for joining. And who is it that won the set from that night? There she is, Barb. Barb, I'm hoping to get yours out tomorrow or the next day. We had an issue with the paint. The humidity was causing a lot of problems. Barb is the one who won the set. Yeah, right? Susan will tell you. And my new rails, which I do have one up there, my fall rail, you can actually, it comes with a frame attached, so you can remove your sign at any time. Right, but I will be able to mail it out, Barb, before you go to Florida. So, that was the goal. It's just the weather is not cooperating with us. The humidity has been so bad. My husband even went out and bought another can of paint, hoping we can, you know, that maybe it was just the paint, because he swears by Krylon. He does not like Rust-Oleum. And any of you that have purchased my rails know they come so smooth. He does such an awesome job. And it's actually been fighting us the entire time. So there's what we got so far. Now, I think I'm going to ditch this one. I seriously think I'm going to use this one. And then I'm going to take it back to what I made my little cheater bows with. And maybe that's, no. I have some little beads in here. And I thought about putting some of these beads on the little cheater bow. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it back to that one. Because the whole premise of this one was to stick with the black and white and the red and black. That's what I saw in my head. 10. Barb's watching from Michigan. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's been okay. And school started back here today. And my husband is a retired postal carrier, and he works as a bus driver. And this, you know, they didn't have to wear their masks. Where is that at? There we go. I'm just not able to do this like I should with this finger. There we go. I think I got it now. So straight. Looks straight to me. All right. There we go. Now, with this one, this doesn't have any wire in it, and you either have to use pinking shears on the edges, or you can cut it straight across. And you can put a little glue on it. I want to do this without burning what left of fingers that I have here. I mean, I don't want to add burn to my list of issues. There we go. I like to turn it down twice. That way. Now the ones in here, I just use the pinking shears on them. So, yeah, I think this is a nice change. I even have some ribbon in my shop that has the bear and the pine tree and the deer on it, and they're in buffalo check. I have that in white and black, or I have it in red and black. I also have a fuzzy red and black buffalo check. So there's that too. Woo, we got through that. No more scars. Nope, that's not all the way. Let's fix that. There we go. Just that little touch in the front. I like it. Oh, here we go. See if we can do this. I think we can. Pull this down a little bit. There we go. Now, before I tighten it anymore, we want to put one of these in there. You know me, I love my tinsel ties. And I have a new colored tinsel tie coming in that's actually red and green. So that seems to be a hot seller right now, the tinsel tie. So, I mean, you all know I swear by it. I will not use pipe cleaners ever again. All right, let's get this Now everything's falling down here. Spent so much time trying to spruce up my shop in here and get a new system for my iPad and all that, and geez. Okay. There we go. I'm going to move that for just a minute so it doesn't go flying. All right. Now, did I see Tammy peeking on? Hi, Chloe. Okay, you know what? This is pulled down too much, so I'm going to pull it up some. There. That looks better. And let me see. I have an idea. We're going to take this off and we're going to add some mesh here to beef that up, to enforce the to secure the stability. No, that's too long. Do I want that? Why not? Let's get a clean cut. There we go. Now, I don't think I have any more pine. I'm just going to put this right here so it will beef up my bow. My bow won't be in there so far down. Better. I could even add that throughout if I wanted. You don't have to just use pine. Yes, Marcia, Rachel's power just came back on 10 minutes ago, so we're happy for that. There, now see, that just helped boost my bow so it's not deep down in there to where you can't see it. Just made it stick out more. There we go. All right. There. Let's dovetail this. this around. Not liking that after all, but I do have a really nice bell here, and I don't like that either. So I think we're just going to leave the mittens over that side. We could take this extra pair and add the little, nope, we are just going to leave it. I know. We are going to add these bells to the black and white ribbon. Which will require taking them off gently, undoing them, and then see if we can get that through there. Okay, we're not going to do it that way. Oh, Suzanne. We are going to, all right, now where did my tinsel tie go? It didn't go on the floor. There it is. All right. We're going to leave these the way they are. Ouch. And we're going to take a little bit of the rope, see if we can get that through. And then we're going to take the rope and we're going to tie it to the tinsel tie. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'll get it. There we go. All right. So and I'm not undoing it anymore. So we are going to glue this sucker to it because I'm not undoing it. There we go. And because this is kind of buried under there, I think we're going to put it up in here. As long as when we put our trees in, we are not burying them. Now, our trees, the original set we made for this, were not big enough to appear over the top here. So we actually made these bigger, longer. Alright, and then you just put your trees in there. You can, if you want, put like some, you could put some mesh in there, couldn't we, around the trees. It's stuck on that. Come on. There we go. The pine is pushing it. That's why I wanted to push it forward. There we go. Alright, and then what I'll do is when I find my little cable mounts, I will put my comfy cozy are we in here. Alright, and if you're putting this on a table, or I should have did this before, I use these felt pads for the bottom of your chairs, and I actually put like 5 on here 4 or 5, just so it rests on the wood. It like keeps it above the wood. I don't know if I'm liking that now. I don't think I like these in there. So I think we're just going to add some mesh in there, just in those places. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's do that. Or you could put another bow on this side. So you have options. There's a lot you can do with this. Barb is watching because she gets one free. She won when we showed this last week. She won both the ghost and the Christmas tree. There, that kind of looks pretty there, doesn't it? I like that better than the balls. And let's glue our little bell on there. And we need a bell over here. Thank you. Well, I sell the product, so I want to be able to show you how to use it. 1, 2, 3. We need one more cheater bow, and I thought I had 5 up here. 1, maybe there. Doesn't that look pretty though with the buffalo check? There it is. It's right over there. I knew we had 5. Which I may have to move that one. Oops. Alright. I can't wait to see what some of you do with your trees. Because like I said, you don't just have to put the fabric on them. If you're buying them unpainted, you can use foil. You can use fabric. You can paint them. You could, what was the other idea I had? There was one more. You could add more mesh to this. I think I am going to add another piece of mesh right here in the front. Violet, she went to her new home. But never fear. My other female is pregnant and she's due probably in about 3 or 4 days. Or 5. Sometimes she likes to make me wait. Sometimes I'll go to bed and she'll just have them at night when we're sleeping. So, yes, Maya went to her new home yesterday. And I got told last night that I must have held her too much. And I said, no, that's the way she is. She just likes to be held, especially when she's in a new environment, you know. She wants to feel secure, and that's Maya. There we go. And then I'll go back and put those in. All right, there's that side. Comfy cozy are we. And then this keeps getting pushed by the greenery. So we've got to move it. Give it room. Got caught off my table. There we go. And then, like I said, I'll put the little felt pads on the bottom to keep it from scratching. So what do you think? Do you like it? We have a lot more coming. I posted the mittens. The mittens are in my shop now. We gotta fix these mittens. Actually, you know what we're gonna do with the mittens? We're gonna take this and we're going to actually put this in the glue. That's how we're going to attach them to our wreath, our centerpiece. There we go. We're going to use the rope to hold them in place. See? What do you think? I gotta let the glue dry. Thank you, Susan. There is so much versatility with this rail. I mean, you saw what we did with it. Now this is gonna fall apart. This is what we did with it with the ghosts. I have a Thanksgiving one coming. So there'll be the ghosts, then there'll be the Thanksgiving, there'll be the Christmas trees, and then every season and holiday thereafter we will have more. So that was just done with mesh. And I think I only did like 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 per side. And then this is what I was talking about with our framed rails. The signs come out. So if you've watched my videos, I show you how to put your mesh in there on a tinsel tie. Okay? When fall is over, we will just pull this out. We will snip our little zip ties, and this whole piece will come off as one. And then I'll just slide a new sign in and do it over. I'm never going to reach that without my step stool, so I'm not even going to attempt it. I'm already accident prone this weekend. But there we go. We can hang those on that. We could actually use like a Christmas ball hook and attach it that way. So there we go. Just something different. And I can put anything on a sign if there's something that you want. Okay, I can put it on a sign. And, you know, any size pretty much. So there we go. And then we'll just peel and stick these little guys. I even put them on the back of my rails because sometimes the rails can scratch the door. So see, I just put them at the bottom. Just peel them and stick them on. What else? I went over that we have musical note ribbon coming, and I'm on the second batch of Sam's Club ribbon. We've already got a sign to match the Nutcracker. We've got a sign to match the one that says Merry Christmas. We are working on this one next for this ribbon. It says Joy. So we've got that coming. And then this one will be the next one we will be doing. So we will have a sign for all the Sam's Club ribbon. Let me see if I can see any comments. Oh, thank you. Yes, in my shop. I have several, Dawn. Yep. There is, I thought it was right here. There's one with the, this one. I've got this one in there, and then I've got another one with one snowman on it. This has several. I have 2 signs, I think that matches. But yep, I've got that. So there we go. Does anybody have any questions? Anyone? And like I said, Vicki and Barb, hopefully yours will be going out tomorrow. And somebody else ordered a bunch of the Christmas tree ones. But you wouldn't think that you could do this much with that little base. And then I'd take some mesh. I mean, if it's sitting on the table and people aren't looking down in the middle of it, got it stuck on a piece of pine, they're not really going to see the middle, but you could take some of your mesh and stuff it down in there too to hide it. But I think the tan base kind of lends itself to anything, so, but there you go. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, I mean, here it is with the mesh. And there it is with the pine and some mesh. Yeah, see, we actually use this mesh because you don't need a whole lot of mesh when you do these. There's 5 on this side and 5 on this side. And this has 2 24-inch, it's not called a swag, is it? No. Door swag. So it's the kind that you put over top of your door. And we have one curved going this way and another one this way. And they're 24-inch. All right. I will be on Wednesday at 2 if I'm not delivering puppies. I will try and post a little picture. Make sure you're watching, like you've subscribed to my channel, either Facebook or YouTube. And when the babies arrive, oh, thank you, Violet, I will make sure I post a little video of them. Not during childbirth. I don't want to freak you guys out. I will post it after they're born, if it's not in the middle of the night, which a lot of times it is. So we don't get a whole lot of sleep around here. We didn't get a whole lot of sleep around here when Maya was here, but she's doing good. I talked with her mama, and we started training her outside when she was here, and she went at her mom's house, so her mom is ecstatic. So look at that. And doesn't that look pretty with the lights in there? Can you see the lights? My trees slide right down through. There we go. All right, I will see you all on Tuesday at 2 o'clock. And thank you for spreading for me. I really appreciate it. All right, have a great evening.